Just wanted to talk about another topic that's been real relevant and on my mind as of the past couple of days because it has a lot of, uh, I've just been going through the situation at this point, and that is when I find myself healthy, I like to work out a lot, lift weights, run. I almost feel invincible that, oh, I can do anything, I can push my body to these limits, I feel so strong, etc. And then as soon as I either get sick or injured, my mindset completely shifts and it turns to, oh, instead of it feeling invincible, I feel very weak and vulnerable. And whatever thoughts I had prior to that sickness or injury are gone. And my number one priority is I need to get better as soon as possible. And that's just my body sending all of its energy and emotion to whatever is hurt that needs to get fixed. And recently, this past week, I was doing some shoulder presses at the gym and I somehow tweaked my trap muscle, which then completely seized up my whole left side of my upper body from my trap behind my shoulder blade all the way up to my neck. And at work, I legit was like this and in so much pain and I couldn't focus. And I went from this invincible mindset to, holy crap, I feel so weak and I can't believe this happened to me. And now it's just been full on recovery since, just trying to ice, heat, rest, which is, it's weird because when you're go, 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 or when I'm go, 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 a lot of the times, yeah, it is nice to sit back and relax, but at the same time, it also feels I have this pent up energy that I usually use when I'm working out or doing my job. But when I'm rested up and recovering, I can't use that energy towards that. So something that's helped me through times, I mean, granted, this is such a minor injury. It's already getting better. It's been about 3 days and I can move my neck. Still pain, so I'm taking it easy, is to try to find other things to put my energy into. So a lot of times if I end up having to be stagnant in terms of physically my movement, I try to grow as much as I can with my mind. So I'll read, listen to podcasts, but then sometimes I get caught in those loops where I just find myself scrolling on social media for hour, 2 hours, and I'm like, what am I doing here? But I just wanted to come on and capture those thoughts that I have when I feel invincible, and then all of a sudden one little thing and it all goes away. So it also reminds me is when I am feeling good and I'm going to the gym and hitting the steam room that I'm grateful for the health, because if you don't have your health, you really have nothing. And granted, I'm young right now, and as you get older, your health starts to deteriorate, which is normal. So now is the time to really focus, hone in on your health so that you can create as much longevity in your life as possible. Similar thing happened to me not recently, but back in last October, so almost a year ago, where I went to this Patriots Day thing with my dad and his work where we got to go on the field and met some of the players and got to play some flag football, run routes. And Dion Branch was one of the stations and we were running go routes, sprinting as fast as you could down the field. And prior to those sessions, a lot of times it tends to be older individuals in the corporate world, so I'll have you stretch out and say, hey, we don't want anyone pulling a hamstring or a quad, etc. And me being 24 at the time, thinking I'm invincible. Oh yeah, this is baloney. La. So stretched out, whatever. Then I get to the Dion Branch station, which was one of the last stations, and I'm running a go route, and all of a sudden I hear pop, and my left leg just seized up, and I said, oh my god. But I kept running because I was catching a ball by Dion Branch. I caught it, but then after that, I said, holy crap, I can barely walk. And I was trying to hide it. I don't know what happened. I somehow tweaked my inner quad muscle just by sprinting. I mean, I hit legs that morning, so I don't know if it was something from that. But I was so embarrassing where I'm 24 in my head being like, at the beginning of the session, doing all the stretching, oh, this will never happen to me. And then it happened to me, and I was trying to hide it for the rest of this session, and luckily there was only one more station after that, and I was kind of able to get through. But then the months after, not months, but the days and weeks after, I was just about recovering my quad, and that was pretty funny. But similar thing, I feel invincible when I'm healthy. And all of a sudden I get sick, I get injured, my mindset completely shifts, and it's I need all my energy is to that part, whatever is sick or injured, to get better as soon as possible. And then I feel weak and vulnerable, which is just interesting. I don't know if it's human nature, but I just wanted to capture it. So there's the talk by Brennan. Thoughts by Brennan.